Today I'm driving a very special car. It's one of the rarest BMWs ever built. It's the M5 Touring. This M5 is based on the BMW 5 Series from the E34 range, which was produced from 1988 until 1995. BMW's Motorsport division first launched the M5 sedan in 1988. Its 3.5 liter straight-six engine was an evolution of the legendary M88 engine that was used in its predecessors M5 and M535 and even in the M1. At the end of 1991, the engine capacity increased to 3.8 liters, making the M5 even faster. In 1992, BMW introduced the Touring body for the 5 Series. It was the first time in the history of the 5 Series that you could choose for a more practical body style, next to the familiar sedan. BMW thought it would be a good idea to also put the 3.8 liter engine in the Touring, making it the first ever high-performance wagon. A whole new segment was born, and the M5 Touring was quickly followed by the Audi RS2 and the Volvo 850 T5R. In 1994, the M5 received a facelift with a wider kidney grille and a different bonnet. Strangely, BMW didn't continue the Touring body style with the M5 E39. The only M5 that has since been put on the market was the E61 with the mighty V10. The car I'm driving now was the latest evolution with the wider grille and technical upgrades. It's a true M car, and that means it likes to rev. This car is still from a time where you didn't get any driving aids like traction control or ESP. It just has ABS, so you have to be careful. And luckily it has very good brakes because this was a sharp bend. The design of the M5 is characterized by subtle skirts all around, the double exhaust and larger wheels and tires. From the outside you don't directly notice that it's a very special car, so that makes it a real sleeper. This is one of the later M5 Tourings, and that means it has the electronic damper control as standard, and that means there's a switch on the dashboard that's over here. So now I've put it in sport mode, and the funny thing is it's a heavy car. It weighs 1800 kilograms, and normally you really notice that, but when you activate the sports mode, it looks like the car loses about 200 kilograms. Turn in becomes a lot sharper, and steering is directer. It's really funny. You can go around roundabouts really fast, like you're in a sporty light car, while you're still in a heavyweight. It doesn't lose weight. Those dampers were an option on earlier models, just like some other technical gadgets that were pretty advanced in the early 90s. The early M5 Tourings, they had the option to buy the Nürburgring package. That meant you could get the electronic dampers, a larger anti-roll bar at the rear, and speed-sensitive power steering called Servotronic. On the sedan, you would also get wider tires, but they were already standard on the Touring. From the 1994 model, all these options became standard on the M5 Touring, except for the Servotronic, which remained an option. Next to that, The 94 cars received bigger 18-inch wheels, and most important, the 5-speed gearbox was upgraded to a 6-speed gearbox. I already told you I'm driving the latest evolution, so it has that 6-speed gearbox. The first owner also ordered the Servotronic, and I understand why. It's very light when you're parking the car, but when you're driving, the weight of the steering becomes heavier with more feel. The steering feels very direct, and that engine, unbelievable, it keeps on pulling. The E34 M5 was the last M car that was hand-built by BMW. That definitely shows in the interior, with leather on all panels that are normally plastic. This example also has automatic climate control and an ingenious double sliding roof. All that luxury, performance and progressive features didn't come cheap. This car costed over 100,000 euros when new. For that money, you could also buy 3 regular 5 Series Touring. Or maybe 2 Volvo's 850 T5R. For the same money you could even buy a Porsche 911 993. Or a house. Maybe this is a reason why it's one of the rarest BMWs ever built. But how rare is it exactly? Numbers only say something when you compare them, so let's do a quiz. Let's start with a car that you don't see every day, the Porsche 911 997. How many of these were sold? Almost 213,000. Let's move to a special BMW, the E46 M3. How many of these were made? A little over 84,000. What about that quirky Z3M Coupe? Almost 22,000. Is that rare? Not as rare as a Lamborghini Gallardo. How many of those? Just over 14,000. How about the E34 M5 sedan? Just over 11,000. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. The BMW Z1? Just over 8,000. How about that gorgeous Z8? Almost 6,000. And the legendary 2002 Turbo? Almost 1,700. We must be getting there. The M3 CSL? Almost 1,400. Finally, the M5 Touring with 5-speed manual. 682 examples. Are there any rarer cars? Well, yes. BMW M3 Johnny Cacholo. About 500. BMW M1, 452. Bugatti Veyron, 450. M5 Touring facelift with 6-speed manual, 209. Now that's a rare BMW. Let's make it rev again. Ah, the sound, amazing. Thank you for watching. If you want to support the channel, then please like the video, subscribe for more videos and buy some cool stuff from the merchandise shop.